Wayne's World 2 stars Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, and others. Wayne and Garth are trying to organize a rock concert, and Wayne has to fight for his girlfriend, Cassandra. Stephen Surjik directed Wayne's World 2. He's Canadian. It's his feature film debut. Penelope Fierce directed the first movie. She and Myers didn't get along. I'm reviewing Wayne's World 2 because it's 25 years old now. It was released on December 10th, 1993. It bombed. It competed against Mrs. Doubtfire, Schindler's List, and The Pelican Brief. If it was a hit, Myers presumably would have made Wayne's World free before he made Austin Powers. Yeah, I seen these movies when I was a kid. I seen this sequel first. Wayne's World 2 was hilarious. I honestly prefer it over the original. Wayne and Garth are still the same guys. Why am I having a hard time saying still? Anyway, they're living in an abandoned doll factory. They're trying to organize a rock concert because Jim Morrison, a dead rock star, tells Wayne he should do it. I'll elaborate on that soon. Garth finally gets a girlfriend, a rich woman named Honey Horney. Garth sounds different. I guess Carvey was more comfortable with his Garth voice, which is an impression of his brother Brad.
Sometimes I wish I could boldly go where no man's gone before. But I'll probably stay in Aurora.
So, Garth, would you like to have dinner some night?
Oh, I like to have dinner every night.
Christopher Walken plays Bobby Kahn, the villain. He's a charming, sleazy producer. Cassandra is his client. He's like Benjamin, only he's smarter and badass. This was my first time seeing Walken, followed by Batman Returns. He played several, if not a lot of villains over the years. Rob Lowe was offered a role in Wayne's World 2. He was asked to play new character Philip rather than play Benjamin again. Lowe turned it down because he felt audiences would be confused. This reminds me of an early Terminator 2 concept, probably a rumor. The T-1000 resembles Kyle Reese, so Michael Biehn can play him, which sounds weird. I like Chris Farley. He passed away way too soon. He played a security guard in Wayne's World. He had only one scene. Here he plays Milton, an aimless friend of Wayne and Garth. He's loudmouth and aggressive. He acts like he's on crack, coke, or something. Wayne's World 2 was my first time seeing him.
I feel great, man. I feel great! I don't know, man. I hate my father. I hate my life. But I feel great, man. You guys are great. I'm gonna go pick a fight.
Wayne's World 2 is sillier or more cartoonish than the first movie. It makes the first movie look grounded by comparison. It doesn't have clever commentary, but it still has some satire. It makes fun of kung fu movies. Wayne meets Jeff, Cassandra's dad, for the first time, but they quickly go off on the wrong foot. They actually fight each other. I always enjoyed that fight. I must have laughed out loud the first couple of times I seen it. Any kid loved slapstick. I wasn't aware of dubbing until I was 11 or so, after I got into Dragon Ball Z. I completely understand why some feel that fight was too silly. It has more visual jokes than the first movie, so I understand why my cousin showed me this instead of the first one. I never asked him which one he prefers. I'll elaborate on the Jim Morrison thing. Wayne dreams about him. A weird naked Indian takes him to Jim. They don't meet in heaven. They meet in some desert somewhere. These dreams or visions alone makes Wayne's World 2 weirder than the original. Myers wrote these movies. His mindset behind the Jim Morrison thing was he went on a spiritual journey after his dad passed away from Alzheimer's. Wayne's concert is called Waynestock. It's an obvious Woodstock knockoff. Wayne and Garth has a hard time organizing it, but the movie should have explored that more. I just mean a couple more scenes. Myers feels Waynestock is a precursor to Austin Powers. He loves 60s culture. He feels the 70s, being his teenage years, was a ripoff. Wayne's World 2 was rushed into production. It was filmed in the summer of '93. Filming started on June 24th, and filming ended, presumably, in late August. Jurassic Park came out that June, so Myers presumably wrote a quick Jurassic Park parody.
Listen. What?
Wayne's World 2 gets an A. It's a lot of fun. It's a hilarious, charming, goofy comedy. I honestly prefer it over the original. Yes, I easily understand why people prefer the original. Not only was it rushed, Myers had to quickly rewrite the script, and it definitely shows. I love to see a third movie, but it's highly unlikely. Thanks, as always, for watching, guys. My Twitter link is down below. Let me know what you think of Wayne's World 2. Did you like it or hate it? Which one do you prefer? I was going to shoot this tomorrow, but I reconsidered because I was ready, and the Avengers 4 trailer was going to come out tomorrow morning, but, you know, politics. It's supposed to come out Friday morning. I'll talk to you later. Alrighty then.